Hey, this is Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, and you listen to IcoPod, the best podcast going today. Holler if you hear me.
And we're back with episode 162 of IcoPod. I am Bob Conley Jr. With me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. And fellas, this week I had a Red Bull. I am fired up. My heart is beating uncontrollably fast. Probably going to have a heart attack. Last week's episode of Raw sucked. This week's episode of Raw, the one right before Survivor Series, has an IC title match. Ahmed Johnson making his in-ring debut. A pig farmer going on against a wealthy man from Connecticut. How are we feeling for it?
I'm pumped for one, but you know.
Thanks, Dallas. All right, Austin, what do you got?
No, dude, last week sucked. Last week's Raw was not good.
No.
And I'm expecting this one to be just as good, if not potentially even worse. But no, actually, that's not true, because I do remember that this week, actually, we do have some things to at least look forward to, like the Intercontinental Championship match between Sid and Razor, where we get 1-2-3 Kid as the world's smallest referee. And then Ahmed makes his
Are you just
debut.
repeating everything I said in my opening here, or what I just ran down, or what?
He doesn't remember what you said, okay?
No, it does not.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, see, yeah, I'm pretty much repeating everything because that's the stuff I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
I am looking forward to this week. It can't get much worse than it was last week. I would say last week felt like a 3-hour episode.
Yeah, that was brutal.
The main event alone felt like at least 2.5 hours. So I am glad to be out of that. I think we do have a better on-paper week ahead of us this week. But speaking of on-paper things turning out one way and then in life turning out differently, I wanted to ask you both, because we haven't talked since. It's several weeks removed now.
Yeah.
By the time this podcast is out. But how was your guys' Valentine's Day?
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask you guys, but I forgot Bob fell asleep last week, and then me and Austin, or 2 weeks ago, and me and Austin didn't discuss our own. So mine was good. I stayed in, and we cooked some delicious steak.
Did you do like a Gordon Ramsay deal?
Oh, you know we did. We
Okay.
did some filet mignon in like a pan.
Yeah.
All that, because I told you before.
Pan seared.
Oh yeah, pan seared, rosemary, thyme, some garlic, olive oil, and you baste it with some butter. It tastes really good.
Good.
We made some fresh green beans, some red lobster biscuits, and then I bought a very expensive dessert online to eat, and it was really great.
Very nice. I'm pretty jealous of that, actually. Bob, what'd you do?
I worked, and then I napped, and then I woke up, and I reviewed some TNA 2004, and I went back to bed.
Romantic.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, what?
Sorry, I asked.
And then Sarah was doing homework.
You guys are perfect for each other.
Well, what do you want me to do? We can't go anywhere. Can't do nothing.
Was she like bummed?
No.
Did you get her flowers?
I bought her something.
Oh, something.
He left that part out.
Mm-hmm.
What? I bought her.
Should we
something,
not
but
ask what it is then? It seems like it's kind of like maybe adult only. Is IcoPod listed as explicit? No. Should we not discuss?
She collects like Disney figures.
Okay.
And I bought her a rare one off of Macari.
Oh.
Oh.
And I gave it to her before Valentine's Day.
Oh wow.
So.
And what did
What
she
was
get
the
you?
character?
Jesus, I don't know. I can look it up real quick
Pinocchio?
because I had it on my thing here.
Was it Pinocchio?
No, it was not Pinocchio. It was a Jim Shore one.
I don't know who that is.
What
Was it
called?
Peter Pan?
Disney Jim Shore, Worth Melting, Frozen.
Oh, okay.
Can I see a picture?
No.
Well, yeah. What did you guys eat? Like Dallas said, was it like an Elio's pizza or something?
5 tacos.
No, it was a Celeste pizza, the ones that are 68 cents that you get in the frozen section you put in the microwave.
Right.
Okay.
To go along with the Frozen action figure. I get you here.
That's right.
Oh, there's a theme.
No, so what? No, this is what we did. Okay, so we both worked obviously on Valentine's Day,
Sure.
and then we got Tully's.
Oh.
We
I
had
saw
that.
you post that, and I was thinking about a joke, and I didn't comment it.
Yeah, and then the next day we got Chipotle.
Wow.
And we just hung out. I mean, it'd be different if if we were comfortable going out and doing things.
No, I know.
Because we would have gone to a restaurant or whatever. But because Sarah's mother is an at-risk person, and Sarah likes to go there when she has 2 days off in a row from work, we don't really feel comfortable going to places that we don't need to go to.
Sure. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're very limited to do that. Trust me, I felt bad being like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna stay home and like not do anything. But that's kind of the situation that we're in.
Yeah.
To do that. And fucking today at work, a guy that I work directly with went home early because he wasn't feeling so hot.
Oh,
so now he's gotta get a COVID test. So if he comes back as positive, I got to be out of work again for 10 days because I was right next to him and he sneezed right behind me.
Oh.
And I did have a mask on, but you know how that shit works. You can still whatever. So
you never know.
Yeah. So it's fucking great.
Well, that's awesome. So what about Austin?
Yeah. So really, I don't even know where the fuck to begin.
Whoa. So we got a big story.
It was the worst
Whoa.
Valentine's Day
Oh boy.
What?
I have ever had in my life.
Really?
What?
I don't think I've been more pissed off for the duration of a day in quite a long time.
Whoa. Spill the beans here on IcoPod.
So we had this whole shit planned, right? We have really enjoyed kayaking lately. It's very relaxing. It's little work. It's outside. You're on the water, so it's not 1,000,000 degrees. It's been very enjoyable. So Katie goes every year around this time, January, February. There's a spring here in Florida where all the manatees come in from the ocean, and there's like hundreds of manatees. And they all kind of collect in this bay. And you can kayak on the bay, and the manatees are right underneath you, and you can even get out and like swim with them. You can't get right up next to them. They got it all blocked off. But it's like this big yearly thing. So, I've kind of been putting it off just because, I don't know, I've seen manatees at the zoo. It's not this big thing to me, but whatever. So there we go. Perfect. We're going to do it on Valentine's Day. We're going to go bring the kayaks 2 hours out, and we're going to go see the manatees. So awesome. That was our plan for the whole week. Throughout the week, weather seemed spotty in that area. It was like one day it looked nice, and then the next day it was like, I don't know. So it was really kind of back and forth with the weather all week. So the morning of Valentine's Day comes, and it's kind of gloomy and rainy here, but again, we're going 2 hours away. And 2 hours away, they're saying like a 40% chance at 3 p.m. or something. So we're leaving at 10. It's a 2-hour drive. We're going to get there by
Doesn't
noon.
it rain like every day in Florida?
In the summer, it does.
Okay.
The summer, it does. It rains at 5 o'clock in the summer every day. So I thought we were good. 40% chance at 3 o'clock. We'll be gone by then if we're on the water by noon. No big deal. So whatever, perfect. We load everything up. We got both kayaks in the fucking car, and we go there. Totally fine. Everything's good, So we get there, we unpack. And mind you, I'm expecting just like a kind of a lazy kayaking, because that's all I've done before. And that's kind of what she just said, we're going to go kayaking. So in my mind, that's what I'm expecting. So we get to this fucking place. This bay connects to the ocean. The fucking ocean. So we pull up, and I'm seeing like some people, not a lot, and it was real windy out there. So we go up to the fucking docks, dude. I'm telling you, the caps on the water, it looked like there's no way. There's no way you're paddling on that water. So sure as shit, we fucking load our kayaks into the water and we get into the bay. Now, when I tell you I was paddling as hard as I could forward and I wasn't going anywhere, I'm not lying. The water is rocking my kayak. I'm going down into water and then coming back up. It was a fucking nightmare. Now, mind you, I'm expecting a nice, easy kayak on the fucking water. And I'm getting the Beijing 2020 Olympics here. So I am beyond furious, because there's nothing that pisses me off more than going into something that I'm not prepared for. It'd be one thing if she would have told me, hey, it connects to the ocean, water can get kind of rough. I would have been at least mentally prepared. But to go into a situation where it's like from A to Z, I was expecting something completely different. I'm fucking pissed. So we kind of loop around and we get into the bay area where the manatees are going to be. I'm whispering every fucking bad word under my breath that I'm like livid. I'm furious. I just paddled it was like the scene out of Moby Dick. It felt like just ridiculous. So I keep it cool. She's getting annoyed because she knows I'm mad. She knows I'm pissed off. I'm making it very visible that I'm furious. It's hard to at that point. So whatever, we get into the bay. You kind of got to paddle into this little canal area. And it's like, all right, at least we're going to get the payoff to see all these manatees. That will be cool, So we get to the fucking spot. And literally a week before, they had took an aerial photo. And dude, there was hundreds of them. Hundreds of them. We paddle up. There ain't one motherfucking manatee in the water. Not one.
I sort of thought that's where this was going, by the way. I didn't expect the beginning part.
Dude, I looked at her with death in my eyes. Because not only did I just cross the fucking Red Sea to get over here, now there's not even any fucking manatee. We came 2 hours, paddled through the ocean for fucking nothing. So that's just great. So she goes, well, we're here. I bought snorkels. Do you want to at least get out in the water and like hang out in the water for a little while? I said, no, the water's fucking freezing. So while she went out and snorkeled in the water and played her fucking reindeer games, I fucking stayed connected to the little wall and I played on my phone for 20 minutes. Because I ain't getting in the goddamn water because there's no reason to get in the water. So now I'm even more pissed. Right now we're just wasting our fucking time. So whatever, she's gone. I'm sitting there. Fucking sky starts getting real angry. Getting real gray. And the wind is picking up. So she comes back, and I'm like, hey, we should probably head back because it ain't looking great. And mind you, I was on my phone for the last 20 minutes. So when I looked back up, there's nobody around. So, like, everybody has kind of gotten off the water. So we pack up, and now we have to go back the way we came to get back to the little docking area. So back out into the fucking ocean. When we come out of this little cove area, this little canal, and go back out to the bay, the water was worse than before. And now we have to race the rain because the rain's coming and it looks like a fucking hurricane's about to hit. So she flies on ahead because she's a much more seasoned kayaker than I am. And I'm deciding whether I kayak and like just walk through somebody's lawn and drag this fucking thing or if I will go all the way back. So I'm so aggravated and mad. I'm just going to fucking paddle through the ocean. Because can it get any worse? And let me tell you. Yeah, it fucking did. Because not only pedaling on the way back, you would hope that, you know, the wind was facing you on the way there. It'd be pushing you. Oh, no, wind changed directions. So now it's pushing against you again. And it's causing even more waves because it's about to torrential downpour. And waves are literally capsizing my kayak. Like the waves are going over the back of my kayak. The water is on my kayak. So it looked like I was drag racing into the bay. My front end, dude, it was like the Titanic. My front end was all the way up and my back end was in the ocean. And when a kayak gets water in it, it's fucking wicked heavy. So I am paddling, I should say, as hard and as fast as I fucking can. My arms were killing me. And good thing I like the row machine at the gym, because if not, dude, I would have sank. Would have fucking abandoned ship. You sank. It was like a cartoon. It was so ridiculous. And you could tell it was ridiculous for us to be even out there on kayaks. Because nobody else is out on the water. Nobody. So it's just me and her flying through this fucking storm as fast as we can. Finally make it back. And when I say my shit was minutes away from sinking, I shit you not. I mean, my whole back end was full of water. The whole thing. So we finally get out, finally drag the fucking kayaks out. I'm like intolerable right now. I can't be around people. I'm saying rude things. I'm being rude to people around us. Like, I'm just fucking pissed. It's like, okay, finally this shit's going to be over. We get to the car, getting ready to pack up. And dude, it just pissed down rain. As we have to empty out the kayaks the best we can, latch them up onto the fucking roof of the vehicle, fucking ratchet strap everything together. It's like a 10-15 minute process here in the torrential rain. So she's like rushing around to do I'm just standing there because at this point, man, hopefully lightning's coming at this point. That's what I'm waiting for.
Oh my God.
Fucking bring it. So we load everything up. I am soaked to the bone with water. And now I have to sit soaked to the bone with water for the 2-hour car ride to get back home. So that was our kayaking morning. That was just great. So by the time we got home, it was probably about 4 o'clock between everything all said and done. The drive home was fucking terrible. We didn't talk. It was slow because it was pouring out. It was just brutal. And I had dinner reservations at 5 because down here in Florida, people don't give a fuck and restaurants tend to still be open. So I was able to get a reservation the day before, and I made a reservation to this Mexican place that we really liked. Now, the last time we went there was last Valentine's Day. Last Valentine's Day was great. So I'm hoping, okay, the meal at least will get us through the rest of this day. So I made the reservations for 6:30. We got home at 4. I fucking had showered, like changed, had to relax a minute since I just did a triathlon. So just hanging out or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets to be, 5:30, kind of everybody's just sitting around. And I had pissed her off so much. She was like, oh, well, you can go to dinner alone.
Oh my God.
So, and she had said that when we were kayaking, but I didn't forget. So I'm dragging ass because that didn't help. I was even more mad that she even said that. So she's finally getting ready. She's like, hey, we probably have to go. I'm like, yeah, we're probably going to be late. Probably give our reservation away. Just being an asshole, So we get there. It's about 6:40. So we're about 10 minutes late to the restaurant. But
I thought you said the reservation was at 5. You got there at 6:40?
No. It was the reservation was 6:30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reservation was at 6:30. We didn't really get ready to go until 5:30, and it's a half hour away.
Okay.
So we probably didn't leave the house till maybe after 6 or something. So we get there, we're 10 minutes late. So I'm rushing to get in the restaurant because I don't know how availability is and what they're doing with the reservations. I mean, it's Valentine's Day, Meanwhile, she's fucking lollygagging. So I guess I went in ahead of her because I was in a rush, and the door closed on her. Apparently, I let the door close on her, and it closed in her face. She said, so whatever. That just added to the pie. So we get seated. It's like, okay, finally, this. If nothing else, this will make up for the whole day. This is a restaurant, mind you, who usually has 4, 5, 6-page menu. They bring over a piece of paper with 10 options on it. Katie is a vegetarian. They have one vegetarian option, and it's nothing she's ever ordered before. So now she's pissed because she kind of has no options to eat anything. Great. Wonderful. So now that's going to ruin my meal. Fabulous. So she gets the thing. We order it. She kind of picks around. She ends up eating most of it, though, and she did enjoy it. But that was just another thing that didn't go her way. So we get back. It's 8 o'clock. It's okay, well, let's watch a movie. And it takes us forever to pick anything, always. So at that point, I was just so fed up with the day. I was just playing on my phone and didn't care what she put on. So we don't end up putting anything on TV. We both just sit on our phones and don't talk. Then it gets to be 10:30.
I just want to point out, you guys thought that my Valentine's Day sucked. What the fuck?
I'm telling you, dude,
this is horrible.
It was the worst Valentine's Day ever.
I would take reviewing TNA 04 over this any day of the week.
Well, this doesn't even sound like just a bad Valentine's Day. This sounds like a bad day. Just
this is
terrible.
This isn't just take away the holiday part of it. It's just this is the worst day I could think of right now.
It was terrible. So we go up. It's 10:30. Go to bed at 11. All right, it's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Got a half hour before bed. Just get something going here.
Nothing's gonna happen, brother.
I was so furious that when we went upstairs,
she's drier than a desert. Get out of here, dude. Nothing's happening.
My penis was inside my body.
Yeah.
I had zero interest in doing anything. So I shut off every fucking light in that room. And I went to bed 45 minutes early. Because fuck Valentine's Day 2021. And fuck pretending we were going to make something out of it at the 10th and 11th hour of Valentine's Day.
Well, wait a minute. Did she want to do something?
Well, I'm sure she did.
Oh.
But it ain't gonna fucking happen. Because I'm pissed. So we went to bed 45 minutes early.
Wow.
And that was my Valentine's Day. And I was
did you guys like make up the next day or something or what?
No, I was still pissed the next day.
When did you guys like make up and start talking again?
Not until like the night of the next day. Because I was still mad that like it was that shitty. I was mad that again, I wasn't prepared for any of that. Mind you, she can't control the weather.
Well, she can't control the weather. She can't control that there's nothing out there.
But she's gone every year. She knows how that water is. And that's what pissed me off. I was prepared for a nice, calm day of kayaking, not the open fucking ocean. And it's a mile paddle. It ain't short. That's what pissed me off. That she didn't, hey, at least give me a heads up. It's kind of rough. It's a mile, in and out. I didn't know nothing. Went into it completely blissful and blind. That's what I was mad about. Because again, there's nothing that pisses me off more than going into a situation with unprepared. I'm not that guy. I don't do that. I'm as prepared as possible at all times. So, yeah, that was my Valentine's Day, and it was absolutely horrible. Terrible. And it still makes me mad.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
All right, well, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley, I'm Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
Well,
thanks for listening.
Yeah. You already heard it.
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Yeah. So everybody, hopefully you had a better Valentine's Day than I did. Even if you're single, you probably had a better day than I did.
Oh, they definitely had a better day than you. They at least probably got some action in.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So all of our listeners on the social media posts that Dales puts up, how about you tell us your Valentine's Day stories? I'm sure there's going to be a lot that are very similar to Austin's. Probably even a couple word for word.
Yeah. I wish you guys could have saw the water, dude.
You should have taken pictures, man.
I wish you could have saw it. We were going by a marina, dude, and the boats parked in the marina are rocking. It's like, what the fuck are we doing out here? We look like idiots.
Well, they were probably getting some action in those boats.
That's at least somebody.
If the boats are rocking, don't come knocking.
Well, my kayak was rocking and fucking sinking. So
yeah. I guess we should just be happy you made it out alive, And then you got on the next night, and then Bob was sleeping.
Yeah, it was terrible. So
well, that's a blessing in disguise, because then he probably would have been really pissed and shut down, and it wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah, probably not.
So you're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Well, after that about half-hour summation of Austin's Valentine's Day, let's get into our regularly scheduled programming of IcoPod. There's absolutely zero observer notes. The Monday Night War ratings is the only thing of note. And guess what? It's the same ratings as last week.
What?
Yeah, Raw got a 2.6 and Nitro got a 2.0.
Oh, wow. I thought it'd be the other way around.
No.
I bet you after that Raw, that shit's about to switch this next week.
Yeah.
I would have to think so. I mean, that was pretty good. House show notes. Let's go to East Rutherford, New Jersey at the Meadowlands on November 12th, 1995 with an attendance of 3,500. There's a couple of interesting matches here. Like really weird combinations.
Okay, give it to us, Bob. Let's see if we're going to go.
All right. You know what? Your fake enthusiasm, Dallas, is really frustrating.
Listen, you heard last week. Keep in mind what I said about a certain somebody on a card. You know my answer if he's on there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I just got to know. I'm dying to know. I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Who is Austin talking about?
Bob Backlund.
Oh, that's right. Fatu defeated Skip. Ahmed Johnson defeated Rad Radford. Hakushi defeated Aldo Montoya.
Yeah.
Are you done, Dallas?
Sending to the car.
You're done with the oohs. And, yeah, cool, great.
Okay, Diesel fought Yokozuna to a draw.
See the fucking bullshit I gotta deal with here? This is ridiculous. Savio Vega defeated Isaac Yankum DDS. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, King Mabel, and Kama defeated Henry Godwin and the WWF Tag Team Champions Smoking Guns. Dean Douglas defeated Bam Bam Bigelow. Goldust defeated WWF Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon by disqualification when the 1-2-3 Kid interfered. This one might be kind of shocking. Davey Boy Smith pinned Bret Hart.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know. I was not expecting that. And then your main event was WWF World Champion Diesel teaming up with Shawn Michaels to defeat Owen Hart and Yokozuna in a lumberjack match.
I'll tell you what. It is a weird card. Style-wise, I think a lot of those matches actually make some sort of sense. So I'm going to this show.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think I'm going to this one too. I think there's definitely more, especially the second half of the card sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to it as well. It just seems like just kind of weird and different.
Yeah, it's just funny though because again, you know, even though they have no reason to be in a match together, some of those matches, styling alone, kind of makes me into it. I mean, in a weird way. Yeah. There's fresh matchups happening. So I'm gonna go.
Yep.
I'm really interested in that Davey Boy Brett match, knowing that Davey actually wins a match on a house show. That's just,
right. Yeah.
That's the most shocking thing out of all of it, really. All right. Let's get into this fucking show. Okay. I just want to get to Survivor Series. I'm getting really frustrated with this bullshit. Over on Nitro, on this episode of Nitro, Hulk Hogan steps further into the darkness to challenge the Dungeon of Doom. Macho Man Randy Savage goes one-on-one with Meng. Johnny B. Bad defends the television championship against Eddie Guerrero. Plus, Sting takes on Dean Malenko and much more. Meanwhile, over here on Raw, we've got, with Survivor Series right around the corner, Ahmed Johnson comes to Raw to show his in-ring ability in singles competition. 1-2-3 Kid shows what really counts when he serves as a special referee in the main event between Intercontinental Champion Razor Ramon and Psycho Sid. Plus Hunter Hearst Helmsley, King Mabel, and more.
Whoa.
Fantastic. Again, this might be an episode where I'd be more inclined to be watching Nitro. But
debut Ahmed Johnson and you're watching Nitro, dude? Come on.
Yeah, I kind of am. I want to see Dean Malenko against the Stinger.
Yeah, okay.
No, I do, for real. The man of 1,000 holds.
Well, I'm also just going to say right now, I think Ahmed wrestling on Raw here is a mistake. I think they should have just saved it for Survivor Series at this point.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, he hasn't had a match yet, so why have it on a taped show? Just wait till the pay-per-view live and then have him appear on the Raw after.
Especially when he's like, it's almost like the wild card thing, you know?
Literally, yeah.
You don't even know what he's going to do. Yeah, okay. I'm interested because that guy just lifted up Yokozuna a few weeks ago, and now I want to see what he's going to do in this match with these guys. And whose side is he really going to be on? Because I don't even know what he's doing.
He's the Black Lex Luger.
The ultimate wild card. That should be his nickname. The
ultimate wild card, Ahmed Johnson.
There we go.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm going to do. I'm Ahmed Johnson.
Exactly. I'm ready for that.
Oh, shit.
I just choked on my saliva there. All right, so I'm going to count down from 5, and then I'm going to say play, and that is for Raw. And then when we get to 10 seconds, I will say, hey, hit the play button for Nitro if you're going to watch that one instead. So that's going to be fun. Can't wait for the show. I'm definitely not dead ass tired still. We're good. Don't worry about it.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
The World Wrestling Federation.
All right, and now we're gonna press play for Nitro right now. So.
They say fame is fleeting, and here we go. Here's Razor Ramon and 1, 2, 3 Kid. Look. Oh wait, look at this. It's over the weekend.
Is that really over the weekend?
Oh no.
There's no way.
President of the WWF.
Wow, I wonder where they got this footage of him in the
kid's hair.
You like the 2 pieces?
Yeah, it's like he looked like Selena.
Selena. Hey, how do you guys like that white belt right there?
They just said it's no longer for the title.
It's non-title?
I'm pretty sure Vince just said it's no longer for the title.
Oh,
okay, so now if I tuned into Raw to see this match, I immediately am like, hey, I no longer give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm turning to WCW. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the point? What's supposed to hook me? That 1, 2, 3 Kid's the referee?
Well, not only that, why do you say it in the very beginning? Just say it right before the match happens or something.
Or not even mention it at all.
Yeah.
Because what I would do is not mention it, and I'm assuming Sid was probably going to win now, because 1, 2, 3 Kid will fuck him over. So then we're all going to think that Sid won the IC title, and then he can be like, oh, wait a minute, it's not for the title anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I'm going to spray some perfume on you because you all smell like shit, even though I also probably smell like shit. Because I ride horses. Now, Bob, if you take a look over at Nitro right now, we have Batman. Oh, wait, that's actually Hulk Hogan.
What? I know. I just looked up, and I'm like, what is going on? Is this real life? He's doing this right now?
Dude, I'm telling you, when I watched this, so I mean, it's been a little bit since I watched it now, but like I saw this and I was like, am I really watching this right now, wasting my time watching this? And here comes Henry Godwin. Ooh, yay.
Listen, this has been kind of a built up singles match here.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's like leaking. The slop puck is leaking. Yeah, I mean, at least there is something to this match, at least. I'm surprised they didn't just save it another week for Survivor Series at this point, but...
Yeah, you know, I would have thought maybe they would just do a singles match with these guys instead of Bam Bam and Goldust, which was kind of just random.
Yeah, right.
Superstar.
Right.
The perfume thing is fucking stupid, guys. I mean... I don't mind he's basically William Regal, but the perfume thing is just stupid.
He's William Regal and Rick Martel, like a clone.
Yes.
Like why now if he started off doing that perfume thing and stuff, maybe fine, like whatever. But like he just randomly started doing it.
Well, didn't he do that with Fatu?
Yes.
We're walking by him, he's like, "Oh, you're Samoan, so you smell," or
something.
Something like that. Just throwing Godwin into the ringside space first.
I don't know. I want to like Hunter Hearst Helmsley, but I don't. I don't like him. He hasn't done shit since he got here.
Look, he's getting the perfume again. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, I mean, I like Helmsley, but you're right. He hasn't done really anything, and the cologne thing or perfume is really a hindrance for him. And it doesn't help that he is 100% doing Lord Steven Regal's gimmick. But what the fuck? He just dumped him. Ugh.
Okay, he slopped himself. What?
Well, he is a farmer. I'm sure he's used to this.
Well, that's why I think he just did it to kind of prove like, hey, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I liked that.
I did too.
I thought that was kind of fun.
Oh my god, he slipped on it. That's great. Helmsley just slipped on the slop on
the ref slipping too.
Jack Jones losing it. Yeah, that's good.
Well, okay, Hunter Helmsley's like running away.
He's running away from a guy covered in slop.
Maybe this match is going to be saved. We didn't really.
That's definitely a count out. That was
I'll
a
tell you
good
what.
little slip there.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I liked that segment. I think they did very well with that. Triple H using the perfume 12 times, I guess, makes sense if that's what they were going for the finish here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I think they're probably gonna delay that for In Your House or something.
In Your House, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we are with Doc Hendricks. I decided I actually really enjoyed the giant picture of him on the wall now that I realize it's him.
How did you not know it's him?
I didn't realize it was him.
I didn't notice it. Yeah.
Well, because they never show the full face either.
Well, that's I think the part that it looks like it's like Lionel Richie. Like that's what it looks like.
I thought it was fucking Gene Okerlund at first.
I think it's funny that Todd Pettengill did this segment last week, and there was a giant picture of Doc Hendricks behind him.
Well, that's what I like about it so much.
That was great.
Well, this is going to be really great if you're ready for Survivor Series. And now we're going to fight. And look at this cardboard cutout of The Undertaker. If you want it, $24.99.
Do you think he has that in his house?
Yeah.
He has to, right?
We're going to take you back to Superstars this weekend that no one fucking watched, but we're going to show you anyways.
I feel like Doc Hendricks is his biggest fan. Like, he is such a mark for himself, it's not even funny.
Absolutely.
Like, in real life, too. You know what I mean? Michael P.S. Hayes probably loves Michael P.S. Hayes.
Oh, yeah. Well, on that Superstars flashback, Sid had a really awesome track suit, like jacket on.
Sure did.
And I want to point out, I feel like every time that they show a clip from Superstars or even like the world tours that we see clips from, someone's always in like a random tracksuit like that.
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, like the windbreaker.
Yeah. Look, hey, yeah, I'm looking good. Back to you, Vince.
2 weeks ago, Ahmed Johnson slammed Yokozuna. He did not fall down.
2 weeks ago, Ahmed stuck his thumb up to Yokozuna's ass as he lifted him up.
Yeah, he was just doing like a couple of curls with the part of the guard railing for some reason.
Diesel looked fucking massive, and not in a good way, in that sweatshirt he was just wearing in the side by side there with Brett.
Yeah, we're going to get a dueling promo later tonight with Brett and Diesel.
Shawn Michaels is sleeping. I wish I was sleeping.
I thought you were sleeping during Austin's story, to be honest with you.
I did shut my eyes.
I was nervous.
Well, I was listening. I just had to save my eye strength for the show. And actually, by doing that, I could actually kind of visualize what Austin was doing. Yeah. And it was kind of enjoyable. So while his day may have sucked, I just picture him muttering to himself like, "Motherfucking son of a bitch! I can't believe I'm in this fucking water." There's nothing.
I'm gonna say I feel like I've seen this dude do that, so I already knew what he was like.
I was furious. I really was furious, and I have a very hard time hiding that I'm furious.
Oh, I don't.
When
I get frustrated or mad, I don't hide it at all.
No, you both are like that.
Yeah, it takes me to be real mad though.
No, see, for me, it's any minor inconvenience, I fucking blow a lid.
Yeah, Bob gets really pissed easy. Austin, I think you get easily annoyed.
I do. Yeah, stuff annoys me, but for me to be muttering out loud and fucking furious with my eyes wide open, I got to be pissed off.
Yeah.
Whereas I get pissed off when it's something I can't control.
Yeah, like
if I'm not in control of the situation, I'm just like, fuck, man, I'm pissed.
Yeah. Like the printer. I think I've seen you the most mad when it came to an HP printer.
Bob was very mad once about iTunes, and we had to get on FaceTime.
Yeah, that happened. But technology is a big proponent.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah.
That's why. Hey, here comes Ahmed, and he's fighting Jake Steele.
Wow.
Who looks to be in pretty good shape for an enhancement guy.
I thought he looked sort of familiar, to be honest with you.
Well, he looked like Jay Freddy.
Is that what it is?
Maybe.
Is it bad that I can tell here Ahmed isn't using as much steroids as he would be in a year.
Well, he's not like he's not Scott Steiner level yet.
Yeah, no. You can see Ahmed's neck here in 95.
Yeah, he's slim. I'm assuming by the summer of 96.
Yeah, give it a year.
Yeah, he's gonna be a bloated Scott Steiner.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look at that. His neck has never been like that before.
Never. It's never been that tall. It's usually short on his little body because he's fucking
100%.
huge.
He's already winded.
This guy looks like Dynamite Kid almost.
No, yeah, a little bit. Ahmed Johnson's like, oh, come on, white boy. You're going to try to clothesline me? I don't think so. Jake Steele's like, yeah, I punched you. Oh, hell no.
I just by 96, Ahmed Johnson has 6 pairs of knee pads on, fucking 4 pair of elbow pads.
Yeah, man. It helps you avoid getting injured.
It's just so funny. What's Sean saying here? Picture in picture.
Basically saying it's nice to see a familiar face because he's on Sean's team, right?
Yeah, but familiar face. I mean, he's only known Ahmed Johnson for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, well. I believe that Randy Savage just defeated Meng over on Nitro, if I saw that correctly.
I think he did. Lex Luger's now beating him up. Lex Luger, I think, is part of Dungeon of Doom, by the way.
Well, I think a loose affiliation. As he's wearing a romper, it looks like an adult male romper. Back in
Luger is a underrated, like, questionable wardrobe guy.
I didn't even notice this outfit before. He kind of pulls it off, though.
What in the world? Ahmed Johnson's tongue is like Gene Simmons level after that spine buster. What the hell was that? No wonder Goldust falls in love with this guy. Devastating maneuver. Ahmed Johnson, man. I'm hooked on this guy. Pearl River plunge time. Here we go. Yeah. And see you later.
Well, that's got to be it.
3. Oh, McMahon even called it a Tiger Bomb and not the Pearl River Plunge. But
it's early.
It is, the Pearl River Plunge.
I'll tell you what. For the first time in a long time on Raw, I believe somebody.
I'm sold, dude. I'm sold on Ahmed Johnson. I'm immediately thinking this guy's a threat.
Well, the last people that I can think of where it seemed like a legitimate, he can beat the shit out of you and scream at you and make you feel like a little girl, is the Steiner brothers.
Oh, sure.
That's what it reminds me of.
Oh,
it's not like Borgo where he's playing a character and like he probably is a nice guy in real life. Ahmed Johnson seems like he's nuts.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
What is he talking? Something about proper around here. Bring it.
Hey, Vince, check it out. You want what everyone wants? The WWF calendar. Diesel Power. Yeah, baby. Big Cool Daddy here is right on the cover, and we're ready to sell these big things like hotcakes. So if you want to buy one, why don't you give us a call, and then we will sell you a couple, and maybe 2 or 3. You can hang it out, because guess what? It's also like a poster. Look at this picture of Bret Hart on the mountains in Winnipeg. Here's Yokozuna taking a shit. Here's Diesel pretending he's a truck driver.
That's the shittiest calendar I've
Undertaker,
ever
he's
seen.
dead.
Kidding.
Shawn Michaels is at a motorcade. Now you know what it all looks like, so now you don't even need to buy it. So don't even waste your money. It's $21.
We have
$21.
We have a calendar, but it's only for 3 months out of the year. All the other ones, oh wow.
What if it was a 1995 calendar?
Hey, you want these sunglasses and these gloves? Well, you can be Big Daddy Cool just like me.
I think it's 21 for all of it, right? Calendar? Yeah, it's got to be.
Oh, that's a better deal then.
Yeah, it's $21 for the glasses, the gloves, and the calendar.
I don't know.
Now we got footage from In Your House from 3 weeks ago where Brett and Diesel had to be pulled apart
How apropos is it that Brett's sitting in a room with a poster of Brett in the background?
Oh, it fits his gimmick.
Probably his living room.
Meanwhile, over on Nitro, what is his name? Kazuki Sasaki? Yeah, he's taking on Chris Benoit. So,
Benoit.
yeah, there's a weird work rate match. I believe that this Nitro was taped the same day as the previous Nitro.
Really?
Yeah, I'm saying that because this one is also from Jacksonville, Florida, and I believe the November 6th one was also from Jacksonville, Florida. And Benoit's wearing the same gear that he wore against Eddie Guerrero.
Bob,
Wait,
you
they're
are correct.
taping episodes of Nitro?
Yes. It was
No.
pre-recorded.
Well, they're just, I think sometimes they would tape on the same day. But most of the time they were live.
Let's start with you, Big D.
Big D.
That's one of my nicknames.
Well, Vince,
Look how pissed he looks.
I've been on top here for a couple months. Not many people know that because I haven't really had any notable matches except with Brett. But it doesn't really matter. When you're the man, you're the man. As long as those checks are coming in the mail. That's all I'm really here for, Vinnie Mac. And Brett's like, it's real to me, damn it.
Diesel thinks that he's the best that there is. That's funny.
At what? What the fuck is Diesel the best at?
Have you ever seen him hit that jackknife powerbomb?
Yeah.
He's the best at it.
Well, let me tell you something there, Big D. I've been in the ring with you. And as far as your nickname Big D goes, couldn't be further from the truth. You see, the only thing big about you is your mouth. And at the Survivor Series, I'm going to close it. That's always been what I've done. Shut people up. Because I'm the hitman. And usually when I'm on, that means either you're watching or you're watching the other show. Doesn't really matter because I'm probably fighting Isaac Yankum. But it just happens to be that at the Survivor Series, I'm facing you, Big D. And it's not the first time. It's not the second time. I don't even know if it's the third time.
Well, I'm going to hit you with a jackknife. He's like, well, you didn't pin me. He's like, oh, well, hit you with the jackknife. So who's got the belt? Big Cool Daddy does. That's right.
I kind of have snaggle teeth, but doesn't really matter in Canada because they see me as a national hero. I'm like the George Washington of Canada, Diesel. What are you? Detroit is closed. They don't even have running water.
Well, don't toot your own horn because I hit you with the jackknife.
Well, that might be true. But if I had the jackknife in my arsenal, I'd hit you with it.
You degenerate.
Well, do you know I hang out with C-list celebrities, and you don't because you're just Bret, and I hit you with the jackknife. So.
Listen, the fact is,
Diesel, do you know Bart Simpson? No, I do.
Fact is, Diesel, I've been on a hit TV show called Tombstone or something. And I played a cowboy, okay? You play a truck on TV. I've been a real cowboy. They've asked me to come back for season 2, and they haven't even written the show yet.
Well, and let me tell you, if you switch the channel and you wanted to see Johnny B. Bad and Eddie Guerrero, well, then you'd be making the right goddamn choice. Because right now, we're just going to talk for 10 minutes about hitting each other with moves and showing clips from over a year ago. Because who gives a shit? Nobody knows.
I just like that this is most likely them filling TV time because they've run out of taped matches.
100%.
Yeah, so it's going to be one of those slow post weeks where I have nothing to fucking post.
Yeah.
Listen here, Master Blaster, or Oz, or Vinny Vegas. Whatever you're calling yourself this week. Everybody knows who I am. I'm Bret the Hitman Hart, all right?
You see that post back there?
Yeah, that's me.
Well, yeah, well, I wrestled Shawn Michaels, and do you know that soon this jacket, I'm gonna wear it on the other place where the big boys play. Did you hear that adjective I just said? Play. Well, we're not gonna play at Survivor Series, Brett, because I'm gonna hit you with a jackknife. Okay, how about you like that? Toot toot, motherfucker.
Listen here, Diesel. When I kick your ass in Survivor Series, I'm gonna send you packing to WCW. In about
You're
2
going
years,
down
I'm gonna,
south.
and then in about 2 years, I'm gonna be there with you. Can't fucking wait.
Well, I'm gonna do what Big Daddy Cool does best, and that's beat people up. Well, Brett, no disqualification, so what are you gonna do? Usually you just like doing the sharpshooter and those 3 other moves that you do. So what are you gonna think you're gonna do in a no disqualification match? Do you think there's gonna be a chair involved? Probably not. Do you think that British Bulldog will run down to the ring? Most likely. And Jim Cornette will probably hit someone with his tennis racket, if we had to take a guess. Right, Brett?
Well, the fact of the matter is this. I was raised by Stu Hart, and to this day in 1995, he still beats my ass. He's been dead for 2 years, but I'm still screaming in the dungeon. And when it comes to facing Diesel at the Survivor Series, he's going to be the one screaming out in pain, just like my daddy has me screaming out in pain on the mats. At the Survivor Series, I will be the next WWF champion, and there's nothing that Diesel can do about it.
Oh, he's
Also, I just want my dad to love me.
Yeah, when I get back to Calgary, I'm bringing the belt to my dad, and we're going to have our own match in the dungeon. And I probably won't walk out the champion, but as long as I give it my best shot, I'll be proud to hand that belt over to my dad, Stu, at the ripe age of 106 years old.
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to hit you with a jackknife at Survivor Series. So, you know what? Once I do that, Brett...
Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter, because guess what? Stu's going to roll in his grave, and I'm going to put you in one, because then after Survivor Series, we're going to have a goddamn casket match on Raw, and then I'm going to really put you 6 feet under with your daddy Stu. How you like that, motherfucker? You want to go see Angelo Poffo? You got it.
Vince McMahon just asked Diesel, why does he look so mad? I believe he's now saying, he's telling a story about kayaking in Florida, and the water was just so strong that he just couldn't paddleboard. And then he was going to a restaurant with his wife, and she's vegetarian. There was only 10 options, and one of them was something that she had never ordered before, and it was the worst fucking Valentine's Day ever, Brett. And Brett, when I see those goddamn hearts on your tights, it reminds me of that fucking day, Brett.
And so when I'm done
So
with that,
every
Brett,
time I see you, it just reminds me of the worst day of my fucking life.
and then I'm going to hit you with a
break-
jackknife. I'm going to jackknife your ass. And then you know what? You know why I look mad, Vince? Because you won't give me that raise, so I'm going to have to go play somewhere else. Do I need to keep saying all these goddamn adjectives? Play? Do you want me to play with you, Bret Hart? At the Survivor Series. Brett looks like he just farted and he tried not to make a face.
Oh, he just smelled it.
He's like, well, you know what? Well, Martha just shat her pants next to me, and Owen's giggling because he's just sitting here, and Stu's he's looking down on us, and he's saying, if you guys don't get your asses back to Calgary, Alberta, Canada, then
where they have health care.
Yeah, Owen's really got to go get his fucking bowels checked out with our free healthcare in Canada.
This is going on forever.
What is going on?
This is reminding me of that one time that Bob made us watch a clip show and there was 2 matches.
It wasn't even 2, it was 1, wasn't it? Was it just...
That one had 1.
Yeah, this is Brett and Owen.
Fake Mad Diesel is so bad.
Every time they cut back, they get closer and closer to their faces.
Yeah.
Hey, still to come. Oh my God, look. It's Austin. It's Austin.
Was there any substance to that face-to-face interaction at all? Or
No, they were just going over their history and like what's going to happen in Survivor Series.
Wait, is Vince and Jerry the King Lawler about to have a match?
Yeah,
karate fight.
A karate fighters match.
Jesus Christ.
Vince is like, "You son of a bitch."
This is
Well, this-
heel Vince McMahon right now.
I was gonna say this is where the character really began.
Yeah.
Say-
Jerry Lawler wins here. This is oh shit! This is the birth of Mr. McMahon. Right there, he just had an aneurysm, and that's how Mr. McMahon was born. God, I don't lose.
Wait a
Oh,
second.
that son of a bitch! He
Cheated.
taped the
He
foot
taped
down.
it down. Smart man.
You cheating, you son of a bitch!
There's like some
Son of a
Stone
bitch.
Cold come in and Tyson and everything.
Oh my god.
You ruined it. You ruined it, you son of a bitch.
Jerry Lawler, you're fired.
You're gonna fight the Undertaker when he returns at the
Oh,
Survivor
God.
Series. Are you ready? He's gonna fight you in a Karate Fighters match.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Go.
Well, that was only a commercial, but here comes fucking Sir Mo and King Mabel. And yeah, he had to climb up a ladder to get on there. Hey, this is Doc Hendricks. You want to buy that Raw shirt? It's $24.99 if you give us a call. And there's Rhino, who's carrying him for some fucking reason.
Ironically, King Mabel is what Ahmed Johnson will look like in about 6 years.
Shit.
Yeah,
Foreshadowing.
as Big T.
Yep. Damn
Big-
right. Look at that.
Big T.
Mabel just destroying Undertaker's face. It's good stuff there. We should tweet at Rhino and be like, how much did Mabel weigh?
Oh.
We'll probably get blocked for that.
I don't know if anyone's blocked any of our pages yet.
Yeah, can we make it so that doesn't happen?
I kind of want to get blocked.
This Sunday night,
Mabel.
In 20 years' time, I'll be doing meet and greets for $500,000 a piece.
In 20 years, I'm going to go on a Joe Rogan experience. And I'm going to say that the 2021 people are weak because they don't have knives in their boots. If you don't stab a guy in the shower,
Wait.
you're a coward.
Why is
I
Mabel
wanna
fighting
live in
Goldberg's
fear.
trainer?
Goldberg's what?
That's Goldberg's trainer. I can't think of his name at the moment. Help me, Bob.
That's not Goldberg's trainer.
No, it's more of a joke. But what's the guy's name that Goldberg?
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker?
Yeah, that's
No.
him.
It's not Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, though.
It's a fucking joke.
Well, you know what? Maybe you should have better jokes because I'm all about the
Well-
facts here.
And you know what? I'm gonna text my buddy and I'm gonna get some jokes.
Who are you gonna text?
Now it's Screech.
Boy.
No, I'm gonna get some jokes from Screech.
Oh, boy.
Wait, you know I'm gonna beat you to it. I'm gonna message him right now. Screech, I need a joke. And not
Do,
and not
do
a,
it and see if he
not-
responds.
Okay.
Tell him you want a
Screech.
joke about wrestling. We're gonna read it live on air right now.
A joke.
Oh, God. Mabel just, I think, murdered this man
He's done it a couple times.
with a clothesline. How do you like the holiday ham he has for a arm there?
Oh, that's gonna feed at least an army.
Yeah. Get it, army?
Hey. Well, you can tell that Sir Mo has stopped giving a shit because he's literally not wearing anything. He's wearing like a leather jacket and like a plaid shirt underneath.
Yeah.
He's like, aha, I'm Sir Mo. I'm royal. Just kidding. I got this crown at Burger King.
I don't know how he's got a job still. He's pretty lucky.
Yeah.
I miss Oscar.
No, fuck Oscar.
Nah, I miss him.
I
No,
barely
I
saw
hated
him
him
in
more.
that.
I hated him worse than both of these two.
Nah, I miss him. Do you think Screech has updated his phone from a flip phone?
No.
You still think he has the Motorola 98?
This dude's working probably with an LG chocolate, if I had to guess.
Oh, that you could still do some shit on. I had a chocolate touch. That was my first like nice phone.
Oh. I had an LG View, and that was a touchscreen.
Oh boy. Mabel with a belly to belly suplex on this poor guy, and he won the match.
Well, if I had to take a guess, we just had a match, so now we're going to have about a 15-minute interview again of some kind.
Yeah.
Put the crown
I'm
on.
surprised that with broken Matt Hardy that they didn't send
Put the crown
Kevin
on.
Nash into that lake and have him come back out as all of his gimmicks through
That
the
would've been-
years.
Put the crown on. This poor guy. He retired.
Look at that. See you later.
This is his debut and retirement match right here.
Probably.
Look, he's watching his work as he's leaving, and he's so proud. He's so proud he took his fucking crown off.
Jesus.
I'm the king!
Why are we still investing in Mabel, guys? Come on.
I don't know.
What's this?
Bill Clinton. No. Yeah. Bill Clinton.
Is this before or after he got one sucked?
This would be before. I think he didn't get his dick sucked until about 97
Okay.
by Monica Lewinsky.
It's right there. It just said celebrity lookalike used finally.
They had to clarify.
Oh, they're still cheering for him.
I don't like 1, 2, 3 kid, man. I don't know.
He's being a little brat lately, and they're still cheering for him.
Yeah.
Here's Sid.
Sid's like, I haven't been here in 2 months.
That's right. I made one run in softball, and I am the master of softball, and that's why I haven't been here very much because I'm fucking busy.
That's probably the most Sid thing of all time. Sid, why haven't you been here? I've been fucking busy. Okay. All right, Sid. He's been busy, folks. We'll be
on
back with,
on Superstars, Smoking Guns. Oh, okay. This happened this past weekend. Smoking Guns against Razor Ramon 1, 2, 3 Kid. Okay, they're hyping up the fact that Ramon saved his partner 3 times, which led to a disqualification.
oh, God. Give me a break.
They actually followed the tag team rules. That's fucking bizarre.
I like that Razor's getting a fog machine.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like, since when?
Well, it's not even working. It's just on the one side.
Yeah.
It's just to smoke the area out a little. Actually, okay, so this is a good point. Razor Ramon has the white IC title. In the promo shot, it was black.
Yeah.
I thought so, but I didn't want to say it and sound stupid, but yeah, I thought so.
I feel like 1, 2, 3 Kid's about to screw over Razor Ramon.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, come on.
For
Did
life,
he just-
dude.
Did he just do the 4 life sign?
Yeah, he did.
Boy.
Because he's going to play.
When you're NWO, you're NWO for life, bro.
I like when Razor goes and he's like, I'm going to get me and my buddy. It's going to be the big man and the medium-sized man.
Yeah.
Look, he just did it again.
Now, last time that Ramon I think last time he fought Sid, and the pyro went off, Sid went through the pyro and attacked him.
Yeah, I was going to say he should do that, but they did
Why
say
didn't he
that
do
last
it
week
again?
during the hype package. It was like, he's not going to let this happen again.
No.
He's like, what, little man? You want to do this or no? Like, really? Please, thank you,
I
no.
want him to throw the toothpick at Sid.
I thought he was giving something to Ted DiBiase.
1, 2, 3 Kid's like, yeah, it's for the belt.
Well, is it or isn't it?
I
I
don't know.
think it is.
Nope.
Wait, no, non-title.
Vince says that's what it's all about, but it's not for the title.
How many times is Sid going to have an IC title match,
I
and then they're going to
know.
be like, no, we're just kidding.
I know.
First at SummerSlam, they're like, no.
They can't
Sid's
put the
not-
belt on him because he's never there.
Yeah. Sid's the only guy to main event WrestleMania and then not realize it's WrestleMania.
Shut up. What? Okay. Discus, like right hand there by Razor Ramon, that then flips it out of the ring.
Must have been a heck of a punch.
What do the elbow pads do that have the hole where your elbow bone pokes out of it do for you? Like, what does that really actually do anything?
It airs it out.
So he doesn't have a sweaty elbow?
Yeah.
Versus the Irish Whip. Razor coming back, ducking the line. I could have guessed that from a fucking mile away. Nice camera shot there. As Ted DiBiase's head covers up a big boot by Sid and Razor Ramon. Shut up! Shut up!
I don't know. As much as he fucking blows, and he blows, I love Sid. I don't know why. It's the look.
It's 100% the look. That's all it is.
Would you
guys rather be watching this or Sting against Dean Malenko? Because that's what's going on in Nitro right now.
Fucking Sting and Dean Malenko.
See that chokeslam? Come on.
Sid. Well, they zoomed in, so he must have got zero air on it.
Probably.
And Sting is starting to have darker hair. He's slowly turning to the dark side, which Hulk Hogan was questioning earlier on in the show. What side is he on? Is he going to be like Lex Luger and join the Dungeon of Doom? Or is he going to stand by WCW?
Oh, they're showing the chokeslam again. Let's see how high he actually got him up.
I don't know. They're going so slow. Are they going to show
that was okay.
Oh, yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
1, 2, 3, kid's like, excuse me, sir, Mr. Sid. Could you please, like, get off of him, please, Mr. Sid?
Mr. Udy?
Yeah, he said, I know you can't count past 3, but 4 is before 5, and 5 is when you have to let go. Shut it, kid!
Shut up! Now, Ted just punched Razor, and he's like, here's a little Jesus Christ for you, and he punched him right in the face. Now, it's kind of crazy if you think about it, because 1, 2, 3 kid, he's looking about 12, so I'm glad that his babysitter allowed him to come out and let him referee this match tonight.
Well, that's, sometimes when you do really well in school, you get a really good test grade or something, you can stay up later the next day.
Yeah, it's just...
Boy,
just say it. I was just gonna reference Vince Russo letting his kid watch Howard Stern.
Oh, yeah,
which I thought was just so ridiculous.
Yeah, kid. That kid won't fucking tell you about the times let him watch Howard Stern at night, now did I? Fucking asshole, I hate you. What's this kid's name?
Will. It's Will and Vince Jr., I think. VJ.
Oh, God. Imagine being saddled with that. You're Vince Russo Jr. Jesus. Is it me or is this match pretty boring here?
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, we should have expected it, but here we are. Where's Ramon back on his feet? But no, he hits him with a knee lift. Here we go.
Just a random... This is random, but Dean Malenko reminds me of a koala bear.
Oh, I understand what you mean.
What the fuck? A koala bear.
Yeah, but I totally get that.
He's just so compact and whatever.
Well, he even more nowadays when he's got the grays going on. Oh, fucking hell. Dean Douglas. Well, apparently he doesn't.
Dean Douglas and Barry Horowitz need to be like school teacher tag team.
Yeah.
And their team name can be like physical education.
Oh my God. Yes.
And then like Dean Douglas, they could have like a vignette where they're like forcing Mabel to run the mile.
Physical education. Holy shit. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Well, hey, you just reminded me because you said that, and I mentioned Barry Horowitz last week for cameo, and I promised I would bring up some cameo ideas.
Oh, boy.
Let me see if I still got it loaded up here. Because this match is so riveting. We can just talk about cameo now. So here's
Mind
I
you,
my,
gotta,
Ian
I gotta
Douglas
wait.
is a tack
I gotta
raiser.
write down that physical education idea down for my rebooking of '95
Yeah,
because I might use that.
let's see.
This is the Brooklyn Brawler letting you know.
It's the
that
Brooklyn
I'm on
Brawler.
cameo. If you want a
Wow.
happy birthday,
Okay, you get the Brooklyn Brawler.
Pay me $16.99 and I'll fucking do a video for you.
No, he's 50.
Wow.
Is Terry Taylor on there? Because I'd pay him to be the Red Rooster.
Wait, I got a good one here. Get ready. Okay, hold on. Let's get it. Let's shoot it.
You're listening to Ico
it's that rocker. It's that rocker. MJ in the house, otherwise known as Marty Jannetty.
Oh,
You know how we do. Rock it and roll.
Wait a second. Can you please do that?
how much
It's-
is Marty Jannetty?
He's $70.
Oh,
What? Who does Marty think he is, Sean?
probably.
That's way too much money, dude.
It's that rocker, MJ, otherwise known as Marty Jannetty.
Who has ever called Marty Jannetty MJ?
His
No.
crack dealer, probably.
Like what? There's only one MJ I know, and it's not Marty Jannetty.
Oh, I wish we could get him, but not for $70.
There's no way.
Damn it. You'd pay $69 for Virgil, you dick.
Right. I
Well, you're
would.
damn right. Here he is. Look right here.
This is wrestling superstar Virgil. Check this out. Let me make a
My
video
ball
for-
sack sticking out of my pants. Check it out.
Mention nothing but meat sauce.
You want to see what a pack of Rolos look like? Just look below my ball sack.
Did, did you hear him say meat sauce dripping all over me?
Oh, God.
Yeah, but he said it like meat sauce.
Dripping all over me. Oh, guys. Here's another one.
Can we get beat up Buff Bagwell to do it?
Well, I would have to be in the description of like, hey, can you take like 5 Vicodins and then do it? Hey guys, it's me, Buff Bagwell. Buff, how's the sauce? Holler if you hear me. Okay.
They got
Buff
Rikishi.
Daddy.
Ooh. Sid's in an
electric
electric
chairs?
chair right now. Oh my god.
Oh, Sid just died.
He landed on his fucking neck.
So in 2001, Sid snapped his leg. In 1995, he just snapped his neck. He's not moving. He's dead.
Who told Sid to be in an electric chair? Watch this shit again. Here we go. Double feature.
Yeah, look. Okay,
Neck.
here we go. And I have half the brain that you have because of that move.
His knees hit the canvas next to his head.
Yeah.
I just found another one that actually be if we could arrange it right, it'd be pretty good.
Big.
Hold on, should I play it? I'll just tell you this one. It's PCO.
Oh.
Huh?
If you could get him to do it as Pierre, he's only $36.
Really?
He would do it as Pierre.
He would do it as Jean-Pierre Lafitte.
I think he would. Why not?
Absolutely.
That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, that would be cool. Fuck, I can't believe Marty's $70. What a bunch of bullshit that is.
If
Yeah.
he was like 40, I would do it.
Cameo prices have gone way up though. Like now that
They-
it's a popular thing, dude.
They range.
Well,
It depends
I
on the
got
person.
I got like Scott Steiner at like $30 or whatever. Now he's
Right.
like 100. Same thing with
Yeah.
Billy Gunn. I got him super cheap. Now he's like over at 102 or something.
I feel like some people. There's the power bomb by Sid there. He's going for the
Oh.
cover.
Kid's like,
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
I think 1, 2, 3 Kid just made a 7 count.
That was the fastest count I've ever seen in my life.
I think that was pretty fair.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I don't think anything happened here that would be considered illegal.
That reminds me of when Dallas and me would play video games with my brother, and like Dallas would be the special ref. And we'd be having a match and be like, all right, fine. I'll be the weakest guy and you can be Stone Cold. He's like, all right, that's fair. And I'd like hit a DDT or something, and Dallas would fast count the fuck out of him.
I think so. DiBiase just put money in Ramon's mouth. I think it was just a $5 bill, and 1, 2, 3 Kid took that as the payoff.
Yeah, dude. Why not?
I can finally get that value size Tootsie Pop bag at the fucking Walmart. This is worth it.
No, he wants to get his WWF Slammers. Or he can get one karate fighter.
Right.
Well, he's the size of the other one, so he'll just fight it.
Oh, at the Catholic Youth Center. We're going to wrestle there.
Scranton, PA. Maybe 800 people there for a Bob Backlund Nikolai Volkov match. Can't wait for that.
Oh, God.
World Tour de Force. Moments ago. We're seeing highlights here. Now, 1, 2, 3 kid, he was
watch this shit, dude.
He didn't do nothing. Here we go. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3. No, that was fair. That was one of the slowest counts I've ever seen in my life.
I like that he's the 1, 2, 3 kid too. So it's like, yeah, 1, 2, 3. I just pinned your ass, bitch. Yeah.
So to pay off 1, 2, 3 kid, all it takes is $5
out of another man's mouth.
Right.
We thought we'd never see him double cross Razor Ramon, but he did.
Well, that's bullshit because they started out as bitter rivals. So.
Well, and 1, 2, 3 kid's been a prick towards the guy for the last 2 months. What are we talking about?
Oh, here we go. We're in the heel locker room.
On?
What is Yokozuna wearing? Is that a fucking summer dress?
It's a muumuu.
Oh my god. Oh, Razor just came in and started killing everybody.
Razor Ramon's going after Dean Douglas. Why is he? What did Dean Douglas do?
He interfered in the match.
Yeah, he attacked him on the outside.
Oh, I must have completely missed that. What? What? That happened?
Yeah, dude. They didn't have a good camera shot of it, to be fair. I mean, they literally were shooting the post.
Oh, all right. Well, then fuck Dean Douglas. Then he deserves it.
Oh.
All right. Well, I mean, that was better than last week's, but
absolutely, I was much more entertained this week than last week. No doubt about it.
Well, part of that could be because the matches were a little bit shorter, and then we had about a 15-minute interview in the middle of the show.
I was just gonna say, talk about killing a show right before a pay-per-view, dude. Fucking filling half of it with that video duel. Oh my god.
That's what they do though. That's been the theme. Is the show before the pay-per-view, the go home show sucks every single time. There's no you can't get around it. They always suck.
Well, when it's the last of 4 shows, I mean, that's kind of just what happens, I guess.
Last week though felt like it should have been this week. Because this week I thought was decent. I mean, we did get story development, which was nice. The BS as far as random fucking dumb matches was kept at a minimum.
Yeah.
And they were trying to explain some of the stuff that's going to happen at the pay-per-view. So I don't know. I guess in that sense, it did the job. But was it, skippable? Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, our next show is Survivor Series 95. Now, judging by this card, I think a couple of these things have not been announced.
Yay.
So I'll only mention the stuff that we know for sure because I don't want to, I guess, spoil anything. We have Goldust taking on Bam Bam Bigelow in a match that has pretty much really no build to it aside from one interaction on Superstars. There's the dark side, which would consist of The Undertaker, Savio Vega, Fatu, and Henry Godwin squaring off against the Royals, which would be King Mabel, Jay Lawler, Isaac Yankem, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. And then, of course, we have the wild card match, which will see Shawn Michaels, Ahmed Johnson, Psycho Sid, and the British Bulldog square off against Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Razor Ramon, and Dean Douglas. And then the main event is a no disqualification match where the WWF World Champion Diesel defends against Bret Hart. Should I just mention the other 2 matches that are on the show?
I mean, I feel like it's probably safe to, just because.
Does it matter?
Well,
go ahead.
I would say, yeah. I mean, honestly,
All
it's
right.
probably something that happens on Superstars that we're not covering anyways.
Okay, so the other Survivor Series match, we'll see the Body Donnas, which is Skip, Rad Radford, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and 123 Kid,
Oh,
squaring off against the Underdogs, which is Marty Jannetty, Hakushi, Barry Horowitz, and Bob Holly. Then there's another match. It's a women's match, Survivor
What?
Series match.
Whoa.
Yeah, Bertha Faye, Aja Kong,
Oh,
Whoa.
Tomoko Wantabe,
Watanabe.
and then Lioness Asuka
Oh shit.
taking on Alundra Blaze, Kyoko Ayano, Siaki Hasawagawa, and Chaparistia Asari.
Well, okay, so that match already has my attention more than half of the other ones because, like, I want to see those people wrestle.
There's some major talent in that women's match. I don't know how they got those girls to do that. I guess it's a pay-per-view, WWF.
I'm pretty sure, and I know, so before Mike Campbell messages me, I'm pretty sure 123 Kid is technically a surprise for the Body Donnas team.
Oh, Bob.
So that was ruined. But everything else, there you go.
Wow, I'm looking forward to that. They'll probably get 5 minutes. But
yeah, who knows? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to this Survivor Series. This is a show I haven't watched in a long time. I think this might be Brett and Diesel's best match.
really?
Out of their what? I think they have 4.
Yeah, I think there's 4.
I think this is their best one. So that should be fun.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only 6 matches on the card because obviously the Survivor Series matches will take forever. So that's where we're at. And that's going to be taking place in Landover, Maryland. So that's next week's show. And then, of course, we only have one more pay-per-view, In Your House 5, which will be taking place on December 17th. And then we're basically right into 1996. So it's a quick turnaround from after Survivor Series because
I was going to say,
20,
yeah.
27, 3, 10, 17. Yeah, so you only have a couple, probably about 6 shows roughly before.
Yeah,
96.
they hook shot you right into 96, which is kind of what we've been looking forward to. I know I can remember for at least the last 6-7 weeks. I mean, counting down the weeks to Survivor Series has always been brutal. But once you get past that show, man, it is like the fucking Amtrak ticket to the promised land of the Royal Rumble.
And I don't know if Raw in 96 is necessarily a whole lot better than 95, but I think the pay-per-views are a lot better.
And that's the thing. I think overall, the quality overall gets better. So, a little bit less gimmicky, a little bit more match-based, a little bit more reality-based. That's what makes the difference. That little goes a long way, I think.
No, absolutely. But I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure that before Survivor Series is posted, that Halloween Havoc will have been uploaded at some point here, because realistically, I believe that will be the next show that we technically record before Survivor Series. So that should be fun. And we'll publish that pretty quickly here, just to keep up on the tabs here.
Yeah.
And of course, for WCW, we still have World War III and then Starrcade 95. Starrcade being a WCW New Japan.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Battle of the companies, essentially. So, and then also for WCW 96 pay-per-view wise, aside from Uncensored and Slamboree, I would say a 96 is a pretty solid year too for pay-per-view for WCW.
I agree.
So that's going to be a lot of fun too to check those ones out as we continue on. So there's a lot to look forward to. But we just have to get through 95 in order to get to that. So, is there anything else you guys got for this week's episode?
No, just looking forward to those shows that you just mentioned. I'm definitely looking forward to some more WCW in '96, but I won't say that because I know it's not what I'm supposed to look forward to. But I'm definitely looking forward to get past Survivor Series and then get to the Rumble. 'Cause those are always fun.
Yeah, and the Rumble, as we've said so many times, is typically, I mean, one of our favorite pay-per-views of the year for either company.
Yeah, January. I think January to April is the best time.
Sure.
WWF.
Sure. I think the thing I'm most looking forward to with 1996 for both companies is just the complete influx of talent.
Yeah.
From every corner of the world, just truly quality talent getting national exposure. Gone will the days be of, BS filler to the degree that it's at now. I mean, we're still going to get a little bit, but I'm really chomping at the bit to see some of these guys come in. And it goes for WCW as well. A lot of the international talent hits the scene in 96, and they hit the scene hard and impressively. So yeah, I don't know, man. I think there is quite a bit to look forward to in 1996. It's been very transitional the last year or so. I think 94 and 95 were really setting the stage for 1996 because that's when the switch happens. 96 is when that fuse is lit. And when it's lit and goes off, I mean, wrestling just explodes. 96 is that year that it happens, and we're on the cusp of it. So I think there's just a whole lot to be excited about, and I, for one, am. 96 has been a year I've been looking forward to since we started for 93. So it's been a long time coming. It's been quite the journey, but I think it's going to be worth the payoff.
No, absolutely. I mean, even just thinking about it, it's really exciting because, like you've mentioned, several guys come in that really kind of sparked the company, and there's a couple of angles in there too that have some steam attached to them.
That change wrestling. There's angles in 96, and not just the NWO, that really change wrestling. And that's what I'm excited for because wrestling so desperately needs that change, and it's coming.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, it's that time again. For Austin Skinner and for Dallas Greeley, I am Bob Collins Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.